Welcome back, guys. PV17, finally, I'll explain what was going on and why I'm a little behind here, dragging. And it kind of sucks, too, because now I gotta try to play catch-up here and try to remember just where the hell I'm at with everything here. Maybe I should go back and watch my old videos so I know what's going on and why. But, yeah, I took a week off, and it felt good. I did it mainly to get a project going that I've been wanting to do for a while. And those of you who have seen the live streams, or you're on Facebook or in the Discord, you already know. And I have started construction on my own personal new desk. And so I started that last week, probably a little hastily. I probably should have waited, but decided to go ahead and get it started. And I'm taking my time on it. I'm not rushing it. And you know, this whole conversation here is a repeat for many of you guys if you saw, or if I think actually the next episode 3 for the mining and construction, I discussed this, so it'll be a repeat for that for you guys. But the I'm taking my time with this desk, and so I've been having to make some changes here and there. I do a little bit of work, sit back, look at it. You know, am I liking what I'm seeing? You know, where do I go from here? I'm thinking 5 steps ahead, so I don't screw something up and then realize I gotta take stuff apart, and I just wasted a whole bunch of oak. Fortunately, there's only been one design change that caused me to do that, and it wasn't a really big deal. Anyway, so I took a week off for that, and I'll give you guys a heads up now. I'm gonna have to take another week or 2 off, probably at the end of June or early July, and that's mainly because a lot of the stuff I have, my button box, the shifter, the joystick, stuff like that, I really can't, you know, map out in the new desk without actually having those pieces. So I'm gonna have to take a week off, dismantle my computer, dismantle the desk here, pull everything out, and start mocking it up in the new computer, in the new desk, and then go from there. So that's not something I'm going to be able to do in one day, and it's going to take some time to do. So once I put everything in, I mock everything up, then I got to take it all apart again, stain the desk and seal it, clear coat, you know, certain areas, things like that, and then, you know, get back to work and put it all back together and bring it into the house. So there's still a lot of work that has to get done. Oh crap, I don't have a bucket here. Oh, there we go, that one. Yeah, that's a small one though. I was using the big one over here, wasn't I? Yeah, I think I was. Oh well. So that's basically what's been going on. I mean, there's been no deaths or mental breakdown on my part, and that was actually a story last week, that a lot of YouTubers are starting to have basically like a mental breakdown. And this little quick side note, this is going to be going to Cogent. Cogent is out of wood chips right now. I should do one more for the furniture factory, but I will do that later. Furniture Factory is out as well. But anyway, the story came out last week that a lot of YouTubers have been having mental breakdowns, depression, anxiety, things like that, because of the pressures of doing videos and people, you know, being bossy and demanding of said creators and things like that, and you know, it weighs on them, and they don't know how to handle it. And on top of that, you know, it's for the longest time, if you're a creator, and, you know, I have been victim of this as well, you do feel pressure to continue to put out content. Taking days off, or weeks off, I mean, weeks off, let alone days. Days can still have an impact. You know, can impact your viewers. And I've noticed it. Certain games that I play, Farm Sim is a great example for it. If I take time off for the next week or two, maybe more, my views are not the same as it was leading up to it. 7 Days to Die was another example. Now, granted, 7 Days to Die, I ended up restarting the map like 3 times within 5 months or something. That doesn't help, but, you know, it was, I fell victim of that, and a lot of creators do as well. You toss in the fact that YouTube has been jerking around with a lot of things, demonetizing videos, demonetizing whole channels, you know, and you know, it doesn't affect me. I don't live off of YouTube. It's far, 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 far from it. But, you know, for a lot of these people, it is their sole source of their income. It is their job. So, it's stressful. So, you know, for those of you who watch just me, or maybe you watch others, you know, keep that in mind. It's... a lot of people do this as a full-time job. Others do it as a hobby. Others do it as a supplemental income. But yeah, we do feel pressure to continue to put out good content that you guys like. Whether it's our personality, or a character that a creator might play, or, you know, conversation, whatever. You know, there's already a lot of pressure on creators to continue doing what they do on a regular basis, on a daily basis. And some of these guys, they're caving underneath the pressure. So, but anyway, yeah, that was not me. That was not the issue here. Although it did feel good to get away. I won't lie about that. You know, especially to be quite honest, making videos was, you know, I actually enjoyed not having to do that. And I'd be lying if I said quitting YouTube has not crossed my mind. It has. It definitely has. Because that's a whole different topic I've discussed before. I'll probably end up discussing again in the near future. But just the direction that YouTube is going, I think people like myself are, you know, smaller channels. They're going to become the way of the dinosaur. And it's going to be unfortunate, but I think that's the way YouTube is slowly progressing to. So, oh, I'd like to, but I don't have 8 minutes to do that. It's only $832. No, thank you. So, I'm not quitting YouTube yet, guys. Don't have to worry about it, but anyway, yeah, I was working on my desk last week, and, you know, it's something I had been wanting to do since I first started building my own PC, like 6 years ago or something. Ever since, you know, I started doing, I started the YouTube account here in 2013, so maybe 2013, maybe before that? No, it was before that, so, you know, it's been something I've been wanting to do for the longest time, just didn't have the courage or, you know, the real need to do that, and I still don't have a need now, but, you know, the courage is there, and I mean, I'm not a master craftsman by any means. I would put my carpenter skills at 1 or 2 levels above that of someone in high school, but you know, I'm comfortable enough to go ahead and do it. And like I said, I'm taking my time on this. I'm not rushing it. Evaluating everything. I don't have a plan on paper, but I do have measurements in my head. I do have numbers written down, so I do have a rough estimate of what this desk is going to be size-wise. It's just a matter of what's going to fit where. That is the only thing that I really am not 100% sure on. So, but I'm looking forward to doing this desk, and it's going good so far. And once this is all done, I'm gonna, you know, do a little celebration. There will be a video on it. Offloaded a little too early, but okay. There will be a video on it. I'm just taking photos for the most part. All I have to make video with is my cell phone, and I'm not gonna do that for you guys. That wouldn't be right. So there will be at least a video with the photos and the narration of what I'm doing, why I did it, so on and so forth. And that video will come out not too long after the desk is fully built and fully stocked. You know, I'm not going to give away too much information about what I'm doing and what's going to be inside, but it is going to be a rather large desk. It is going to be made of oak. And I was amazed with the wood selection that was available at Menards. Mahogany, aspen, poplar, you know, all these different types of lumbers. And I decided on oak because I wanted to be sure that I was going to have a decent selection to choose from. I also wanted to be sure I was getting a good hardwood, and oak is a very good hardwood. So, you know, yeah, I could have built it out of mahogany, but, you know, it's not like they have a huge selection of mahogany at Menards. You know, so maybe the next desk, maybe the next one will be mahogany. But no, it's fun. I'm enjoying myself, and it feels good. It feels good to be doing it, and it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. I'm still not 100% sure of myself, so there is still some doubt, some fear that I'm going to build this desk and I'm not going to be happy with the outcome. But we'll have to wait and see. We will wait and see, and, you know, go from there. But like I said, yeah, I am taking my time on this, so hopefully I will obviously like what the outcome will be. There's no reason for me to screw up since I'm taking so long. But unfortunately, yeah, I ended up just kind of doing that abruptly and ended up not getting any videos out for you guys. I know I had said before that I would, but it was kind of an impulse. I said, screw it, I'm going to do it now, rather than wait a week. And kind of left everyone hanging, video-wise. So my apologies for you guys. Those who are still hanging around here to watch this series, thank you very much for doing so. And hopefully you guys hang around to see the results of the desk here that I should have for you sometime in July. But here we are, obviously, back on PV17. Was just talking to Cass, actually, before I started recording here, and I might have mentioned it before, but he thinks he's pretty much at the end of what he can do for this map, as far as helping out FPS by removing objects and things like that. We'll see what else he thinks he's going to be able to get done, but I think for the most part, the map is going to be pretty much wrapped up here. There will be another update. Those of you who've been looking for an update to this map, there will be one when the desk is built. So those of you who follow over on Twitch and have been watching the multiplayer stuff, there will be a wipe of the multiplayer server, and you guys will be able to see us start all over. I'm going to trim down the mods list, add new mods. I've already added some new mods here, which I will show off here in a little bit. They're from custom modding. They're not exactly new. One of them is anyway, but I'll make sure to put the custom modding link down in the description for you guys as well. Jump on over to their Facebook group. I don't normally advertise or promote Facebook groups. So obviously, you know, of course, it should go without saying, but if you guys do end up going to the Facebook group for custom modding, make sure you read the rules, follow the rules, don't beg or ask for links, you know, don't do anything like that. These guys have done some great jobs, some great pieces of work here with their mods. You guys have already seen the 9RT, the tracked 9R. That's a beautiful, beautiful mod. So there's a couple others here as well. You guys have seen me use the LX Specialized or XL Specialized trailer, the low boy. That one is a custom modding mod. The T800 or 880, I'm sorry, is a custom modding mod. So yeah, they've done some great work on a lot of pieces of equipment, and I'm sure they're going to be coming out with more in the future. So. But as always, whether it's an ATS page or a farm sim page, if you guys hit that link and you go to that group and you follow that group, just make sure you follow the rules. They might not know that you're there representing me, but you know, that's all I need is someone to put 2 and 2 together and, you know, hey, we've got an influx of people here, and find out, oh, well, it's Kaskorak Man promoting our page. Maybe that's why we're getting all these people coming in here ignoring the rules and begging for links and everything else. So time to do a repair on this one. This one didn't want to start. Man, I am how long into this series, and this thing only has 2.1 hours on it. That's pretty sad. Alright, so let's go back down, let's get some resin. Take it over to user glue, then take that over, take the glue over to National Gypsum. Yeah, I think this episode is mainly going to be factory work, supplying factories, moving product around. We will get back into the fields here soon, but just another one of those, you know, gotta get done, so might as well do it kind of episodes here. I do, with that map of the month, I'm doing mining and construction, if you guys haven't noticed that yet. Oh, I only had 13,000 here, that sucks, alright. I do feel a little out of my element over there. I feel a little weird. I want to do some farming, but, you know, that's not a priority on the map. The map priority is working in the quarry and supplying the factories and doing things like that. And there really is no middle ground like there is here on PV17, where you actually need to work the fields so you can supply the factories with the crops so that they can make the products. That's not a factor over with that mining and construction map. So, interesting map. I like some of the setups there with the factories or the industries and things like that. So, but that is currently map of the month over there. So, if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you do. If you guys didn't check out Pine Cove for last month, make sure you go back and do that. I already have a playlist set up for that one, so everything, all 10 episodes are right there for you guys. Gonna have to start up a playlist here for mining and construction as well. And I know I've mentioned it before, but in case anyone missed it, if you are a console player, if you play on Xbox or PS4, or maybe even PS3, I don't know, but the next month of map showcase is going to be all console-based maps and mods. So those of you who do play on console and not PC, you guys will be able to see all the mods that I use that are available for consoles. So maybe you don't have a mod, you didn't know it was available, and it will be there. So I'm kind of looking forward to that one. It'll give me an idea just how limited console players are. As far as choices and mods. Oh, the pickup's not there. I thought it was. Oh, what else we got going on? Oh, FS Giants actually came out with a teaser CGI trailer of FS19. So, if you guys haven't seen that, check down below in the description. I will try to remember to put a link to the video, Farm Simulator's video or channel here on YouTube. Check it out. It's all CGI, so I don't think we really are going to see what we see in the video in-game. Although there is a section of the video where I kind of wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing actual video gameplay. And it's a scene that shows the crop growing. And to me it didn't look like it was CGI. To me it looked like it could actually be what we will see in the game. But no, it's a very interesting video. It shows off a new brand, which everyone is very stoked to see coming, as well as a new crop that we do not have yet unless we're playing on a modded map. So we'll have new crop and new equipment for that one. It did show horses running, so well, that was already something that was confirmed, I believe, that there were going to be horses. Not a big deal for me, really. I mean, you're gonna breed them, feed them, and then sell them. And that's it. Unless you're able to ride them, maybe there's that option as well. You know, I could definitely dig a old school horse and buggy kind of setup. I could definitely dig that. I really, that would be definitely interesting. What do you guys think? Could you see that being a game mode? Early day farming, using oxen, mules, and horses to plow the fields and work everything. That would be kind of mind-numbing too. Oh man! All right. Oh, this one needs repair, and I don't have anything down here. That means I gotta drive to the shop. Whoa, hey, whoa, wait, hey, whoa, hey now. Alright, I guess I'll drive to the shop with this. Get a quick repair and head on back. Empty it, do a couple loads of the black hat birdseed. That's over 100,000, so if I do 2 loads there, and then maybe I can load up the train with that and drop it off at Home Depot, make some extra cash here. That's why I have coffee out in the field and everything, is just looking to get some cash crop, get some money coming in. Now, one other thing I'm going to take a look at here is also, because I have no affiliation with Giants, just like I have no affiliation with SCS. honestly, if I had to choose between the two, if there was an offer to be part of their, you know, press team or beta team or whatever, it would be Farm Sim with Giants. So it is something that I do hope to be able to pursue. You know, shoot them an email, see if there's any possible way to be a part of their press release crew or whatever. You know, one of those influencers that they have. ATS did that. I wasn't able to get in on that because, well, the channel was just basically starting for me, so. But, I don't even think I really had started a channel as far as making videos for it. But, anyway, the, you know, ATS did that. It was like a week before the game was actually released, and they offered it, you know, if you filled out this form, you know, we'll consider it and, you know, maybe send you a copy, a press copy of it. I don't know if you got the, you know, if you still had to purchase the game or not, but I know a couple people were able to get in on that and were able to get press copies, but I don't think Giants normally do that. So I'm gonna send them an email and see what's what, you know, and hopefully maybe possibly be one of the first few people to get FS19 before it actually goes on sale. If not, then no big deal. You know, I'm not gonna worry about it. You know, I'm not big enough. I can understand that. Only what 13,400 subscribers and 1,600 followers on Twitch. There are plenty of other channels that do Farm Sim and are bigger than me. I understand that, so all the more reason to continue to focus on getting better and expanding the family here on both YouTube and on Twitch. Which I'm all for doing. I really do enjoy playing this game, and I'm sure those of you who are watching obviously enjoy playing the game as well, so. But, as I was saying before with the whole desk thing, when that is finally up and built and running, I plan on having a special stream for that one. So I'll have to figure out a good time to go ahead and stream, maybe do a 10-hour or 12-hour stream over on Twitch. You know, a little celebration, you know, for completing the desk. And having everything running and whatnot. So I'm thinking about doing that, doing some giveaways, Steam gift cards, and so it's still in the works, but we'll see what we do. But also, as I was saying with the whole multiplayer thing, the map is going to get restarted. The server is going to get wiped. Mods will be lowered and changed out, so there's going to be a whole new mods list for those of you who are interested in that. You know, that is going to be something that you guys will be able to get a load of, and because some of the stuff that you see here is not going to be here anymore, and other stuff is going to be here, but it's going to be updated. So I mean, that's a slippery slope as well, you know, putting out mods that were made by other people, but we customized them and updated it. You know, modders usually don't mind people making changes to their mods. They do mind when people take those mods and release them to the public. So that is something that we're gonna have to be very mindful of, and I really don't want to get on the bad side of people. So there is the possibility that mods that Cass has edited, we won't release on a mods list. And if it is on a mods list, it will be the original link to the original mod. You know, some of these, they're not big deals, you know. Like this one here, I don't think this is an updated version. I think there There is an updated version of the 880 from Custom Modding. I don't think this is it. I'll have to double check my downloaded files. This might be the CAS version because it is a higher speed. The original version of the 880 here, the truck only did like 51, 52 miles an hour. This one obviously can go faster than that. So I know CAS had originally upped it. There is a new version of the 880 out that has a third axle. Let's see, I think we have it here in the truck area. No, I don't. I did not install it. Okay. I'll have to double check, because here's this one. I think this is the one that Cass edited. But, yeah, there is another one that has it's a tri-axle. So, that one I have over in the files that I use for the mining and construction, so I must have forgot to add it here. But, you know, yeah, when we're making minor modifications, increasing the speed, changing the engine sounds, changing the price on things, you know, those are minor trivial things. But still, even minor trivial things like changing the price on something and then putting it out there for everyone to download, you know, the original author might take offense to that. So hopefully you guys understand. You know, if you're looking for, say, this version of the 880 in Custom Modding's version, it's still locked at 52 miles an hour, and you want this one that can do 65 or whatever it is, you know, it's something that I would probably have to shoot Custom Modding an email for and say, hey, look, you know, I don't know if you guys want to do this, but we went and edited it, we made a couple of changes, you know. It's something that I would want to get permission to do first. Because I really don't want to get on the bad side of modders. I really don't. I don't want to be the reason why modders take mods and make them private or something like that. It's something that I've always tried to avoid with ATS. And it's also something that I do intend to try to avoid here with Farm Sim as well. I mean, both communities already have so many issues as it is with, you know, modders being upset that people are taking their stuff and you know, not giving proper credit and things like that, so... Oh, come on, start. I have been totally neglecting this place over here. So anyway, it sucks. I actually didn't think I was going to get a video out this week for PV17 because I was so far behind on the monthly showcase map, mining and construction. So I was already planning on doing 4 episodes of that this week. It looks like I'm only going to get 2 done, maybe 3 if I'm able to get one done this weekend and get it out the same day. You know, I still have to play catch up with that one. But, you know, I was really wanting to get back to this one, so here I am late during the weekday getting this thing done. Oh, tomorrow at work is going to drag ass, but I wanted to get it done for you guys, and I was wanting to play it. So, I kind of missed it. I kind of missed... Was that a nugget? I kind of missed playing this. Hopefully I'm not biting myself in the ass either by delivering all this here. Yeah, 90,000 now, so prices are going down because I'm delivering so much, I think. Oh, it's a nugget. No, it's a coin. I already had all the nuggets. Alright, let's see if I can double stack these bunks of wood over here. I don't think the trailer will auto-load that way, so... I was also a little surprised I was able to squeeze in a run over on iRacing. Did some World Rally Car, or not World Rally Car, but Rally Cross from Daytona and the VW Beetle. They now have the WRX STI, which I need to go and buy. I'm so far behind on that game. So many tracks and cars I need to buy. Just gotta find time to do it. Just gotta find time. And I think this trailer is empty, so I can probably load up with some sawdust or wood chips before I do anything. Oh, it's probably a good idea that I bring the repair truck over here. I also believe I said I was going to start working on animals here, and sheep was the easiest one. I can go ahead and start cutting grass to my heart's content and get them going. Thinking now, I think that's what I said I was going to do for this episode. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But next season I'll have to start putting in crop for pigs and cows, so I can start working on them for the next season. Now, in case someone is wondering, what am I going to do with this series and this game when FS19 comes out? This one will continue for a little bit, but obviously FS19 is going to be taking up most of the time, so it will probably won't be one of those things where I finish out the season that we're on, you know, take care of the harvest and things like that, and then end up calling it a wrap. We'll see how things go, but I kind of don't see myself doing two different games, you know, FS17 and FS19 at the same time. But you never know, maybe I will. You know, we'll have to wait and see how things play out. You know, if I'm able to still continue doing iRacing, and obviously there's ATS, which is at least once a week. You know, if I'm still doing map showcases and things like that, you know, it's going to be a full schedule of stuff to get done. And 7 Days to Die, can't forget about that. For those who are fans of that series or have no idea what it is, 7 Days to Die is a zombie survival game. That is very close to Alpha 17 release as well. I don't know a date on that, but I'm sure that will be out in a month or two. Hopefully, cross the fingers. So, I mean, there's another game that's going to be tossed right back in here. In fact, the thought has crossed my mind to start doing videos in Alpha 16, but just to kind of get back in the swing of playing the game, you know? But, I don't know, maybe it'll be a little more interesting if I go into the game cold turkey, you know, for Alpha 17, because it sounds like it's going to be a complete new game. It's going to be a big game changer, graphics-wise, gameplay-wise, and, you know, everything that they're going to add and change up, and I think that's perfect on that trailer right there, so we'll leave it as is. Let's dump the bucket right here. And of course, I'm always getting requests from people to play other games, and, you know, a lot of the times I just don't have time for it. I really don't. Yeah, let's turn on the beacon. Make this a little legit, huh? Now, not being able to shift these things is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. God, this thing's only got 0.3 hours on it. I have so underused a lot of this equipment. Right about there? Yeah. Hey, get back on there. Don't you fall off. Get your ass on there. Get your fat ass up there. You know, see if we can get a photo here. See if we can get a little photo opportunity out of this. Yeah, right about there. It's a start. It's a start. I bet they need coal here as well. That bunker looks like it's empty right there. I don't think that was me that bought it. Oh, no, what are we doing? What's going on here? You stop these shenanigans. Alright, I'm gonna have to straighten these out. I'm gonna push them up. Game save. Get the next bunk here. There we go. Not exactly all straight and even, but that'll work. It will do the job. That's a little too far. Right there's good. That's still a little too far over, but it'll stay. Alright, let's see if we can double stack this. How well is this gonna go? Well, that's the worst that could happen. Almost had a little issue. Didn't the arm was hitting that other stack of wood right there. Yeah, I guess what I could have done too is double stack them and then load them onto a trailer. Yeah, hindsight. Oh. Hey, 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 hey. You're supposed to come off. Stop. Hey. It doesn't want to come off. Uh-oh. Really? What am I'm lifting the front tires up. What am I stuck on? There we go. For crying out loud. That one just didn't want to come off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to push some of these over as well, because you can see they're way far over. Uh-oh. I should probably do that now, too. Stop going up. See, this one doesn't want to let go either. There it goes. Well, I tell you, I should have done it before. Alright, there's one. There's two. Good. Whoa, boy. No, 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 no. Really? That's right, you fall off too. Don't want you. What am I stuck on? So now it's stuck on the forks. There we go. Get the hell off. I will get this done, damn it. I am determined. Straighten out, damn you. Don't you do it. No! Alright, this is just gonna get even more of a mess. It's a good thing I'm not doing in-cab right now. See, this is not coming off the way you would think it would in the real world. Because you drop the pallet down like this to take the weight off the forks. The forks aren't going anywhere. It's glitched in there. It's not doing anything. And even if you do this and drag, it's not doing anything. So this whole thing is not really working like it should be. Look at it. It should slide right off. That should be sliding right off right now. So, yeah. Come on. You really can't blame me for a lot of this. Some of it, yes, but when the shit doesn't want to even work right in the first place. Oh, that's why I look at that. It's underneath the second. Yeah, the forks are underneath that one. And I can't lift it up any higher. Yeah, it's completely jammed down there now. Nope, that's not coming off. Yeah, that is not coming off this thing. Alright, now I'm screwed. There it goes. Finally. Alright, you know what? This has turned into enough of a mess as it is right now. Can this just be strapped down? Yes. I think that's enough. That's enough work for now. So I'm going to go ahead and deliver these to Home Depot and wrap this up here, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the craziness and my poor ability to drive this thing. I should get a regular forklift down here. That's what I should do. Pull all these off, stack them up, load them up with a forklift. I do like the latching. The straps. Straps look legit. But, yeah, horrible job on this. It was going so well, too. It was going so well. Oh well. Maybe next time I'll do better. Maybe. We'll see. Hopefully. But, alright guys, that is going to do it for now. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you didn't, well, do the opposite. And if you're not subscribed here on YouTube, please get subscribed. So you can get those alerts for when another farm sim or ATS or iRacing or whatever else I do comes out here on YouTube. Make sure you hit the links down below for the mods doc, as well as links for Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And we'll see you guys next time down here on PV17. Probably going to get ready to do some harvesting. I know for sure I'm going to be cleaning up my mess here with the boards, but we'll see what we get into. So until then, take it easy.